I'm going to give it a shot and see if I can work out getting this blower motor working. Because it was an AC car, and I deleted the AC because all that garbage takes up too much space, ugly, can't get in here and do anything. And if you get hot when you're in the car, put the windows down. So, delete panel. Problem is, the wires for the blower motor are here. And here. And the way I understand it, this guy is what controls your blower motor speed from low, medium, high. And these pretty much double as a backup cigarette lighter in case the one in the car goes out, because they get so hot. But they would sit right here in the AC box, and actually the fan would blow air across it to keep that cool. Well, I don't have that option anymore, so I'm not going to use that. Without that, the way I understand it, I'll just have high speed on the blower, which is fine because I'm not going to use it. This car gets parked every winter, and I drive it in the summer and spring, a little bit in the fall. But those summer nights when it gets cool and it starts to fog up in there, I like to have a motor to blow the fog off the windshield. And high speed is fine because I got enough stereo to overcome the sound of the fan. Except for you haven't heard this fan run yet. Wait till you hear that. So I guess this is the relay. And I'll have a hot wire here. This is supposed to go to that thing that I just threw over there. Oh, and I changed my jacket because I noticed when I was looking at the video that I was wearing my Sunday go-to-meeting Harley jacket, and that's a foul. I'm not supposed to do that. It's not out here. So this plugs into the old fire starter. Don't need that. Don't want it. Ground. This one goes to the blower motor that's back here, which, by the way, I had the blower motor out and I had the fender off when I repaired the fender, and when I did the delete panel, I actually had the blower motor out. It was making a horrible noise, and I took a little bit of, sprayed it in there, and it stopped the noise, so I thought I was good to go. And I actually even changed the squirrel cage on it because the delete panel puts the blower motor a little bit closer to the firewall, where the original squirrel cage would have been rubbing against the firewall. Had to order one, about a ½ inch shorter, I think. Worked fine. But now, that sucker screams like a witch boiling in oil. And this is the wire that goes to the... Oops. This is the wire that goes to the blower motor. Yeah. And the blower motor plug is like loose. So we'll see what happens. And I know there's a fire extinguisher right over there. Worst case, I guess. But I'm going to see if I can get this thing to make some noise. Oh. Little ozone. Why is that hot? I don't have anything plugged in. I don't have anything turned on. But, so listen if I can get it to make some noise. We'll see what happens. I know that this one wire here is always hot. So I can hook to that. And then all I need to do is ground this. Sounds pretty good. At least it spins. Shot it with a little quiet down juice. Maybe fire it up juice, who knows. Whoa, sparks. Sounds like an elephant under the dashboard. That's pretty awful. I'm probably going to have to just change that whole motor. I'm running a little bit more and see if that stuff gets in there. Even if it makes noise, I don't care, right? Maybe. So I got in and messed with this for a while, trying to get it plugged back in, and I had it plugged in, but I changed my mind because I don't know if you can see that stuff in there. Look at that thing. That's the connection. That's power is going to be going in there, and it's got no grommet. It's just going to short out against the motor itself. The way it's jumping around like a fat kid that dropped his donut in a jump house. So I'll have to take this off and get in here and change it. I'll just order another motor because the way that thing's screaming like a millennial that didn't get his way, no sense in using it. So the new project car's coming today, and I need to make room in the garage so that I can work on it through the winter. So I have to move the Camaro out of the garage, which means I have to move the Trans Am up to make room for the Camaro. I really hate to do it to you, but we'll put a blanket on you and let you sit out over the winter. Maybe I'll bring it in when I get slow on the new project, but the new project's going to be pretty cool. Well, everything's pretty much set up and ready to go. Now I'm just waiting for the delivery. Got the garage cleaned out, got my table set up, got my little heater ready to go, got my chairs that I can sit down and drink a beverage while I'm staring at the car thinking about what I'm going to do next. Oh, and I got to bring out the furnace. Once the furnace is out, winter can begin. There she goes.